Good morning. Good morning.
Wow, this is so good.
So I got the kimchi fried rice.
You wanna try
I got, yeah, I'll try some in a bit. This, what is this called again?
The sambab.
So it's butter lettuce with rice, mushrooms, and tofu. Ooh, try that.
So good. That's it.
We're here at Jane. We're the only ones out here. Really love this place for their coffee. I got a iced latte with oat milk. I love their food here as well. And we brought the doggies because they have outdoor seating. This is how all our dogs are every time we're out. Michi, Navi, always chilling. They're just not interested, don't really care. They're just waiting for us to leave. And then, oh, look at you. So she's always usually restless because I think in her mind she thinks that another dog will come in here and attack her ass. So she's always just on, like, alert. On watch. Yeah.
So we mainly came out today because we just couldn't be in the house anymore. As you guys know, we've been having construction. It took the home feeling away from our home. We haven't really been sleeping because, you know, we're like night owls, so we don't sleep until like after midnight. So we don't really get like our full rest, and we just feel like zombies. We're irritated.
It's just the never-ending noise of the drill.
The drills,
drives you crazy.
the saws. It's hard to take right now because we are irritated, but we can't be. You know, it's like a part of us. Part of our brain tells us, I mean, why are you getting irritated if you ask for the construction, you know? But it's just taking a little bit too long.
It is. We were told that it was going to take a week. It's been well over a week and a half. Yeah, 2.5. There's a fly that would not leave Navi alone.
She can't rest.
She's looking for it. She's like, where are you?
It's as if she's saying every time she gets up, I swear to God, see me right now. And then she lays up. Every time she lays down,
she's so pissed. She's been trying to relax, and every time she just drifts off, this fly swarms her face. That's what you get when you have stinky breath. Michi has not moved, you guys. Since the last clip I've shown you guys, that was about 20 minutes ago. Michi has not moved her position. She knows how this works. And then money is finally, oh, JK. I really appreciate moments like this because, as you guys know, Money's getting old. My sister's dog, Happy, which I actually grew up with him.
It's a family dog.
Yeah, he's like family dog. And you guys have seen him before. My sister just found out that he has a tumor in his liver. So, yeah, I really want to go back to see him. But just moments like this reminds me of how, like, you just got to appreciate all these little moments.
Yeah.
Even if you think you're just like, oh, I'm just grabbing lunch.
Yeah.
So we try to bring the dogs out as much as possible and like let them see the world as much as they can to enjoy life.
Good thing she's in great shape.
I know.
Like everybody always thinks she's like, you know, I mean not a puppy, but she ain't old.
I think she's like about like 8. Usually people think she's like 8 or no more than 10.
Michi over here, everybody's always like, oh my God, baby husky. I'm like, no. You're not a baby husky. You're a baby Michi.
She's like, it's so hot. Alright, and we are back home. Here's a quick update. They tore out the drywall, which was all moldy from the rain. So this whole panel was like sticking out. It was just puffy because of the water damage. Same with those. So they're replacing all of it. And as for this window, they're still working on building the frame. Also on the other side of the window, or the other side of the living room, below this window, we had messed up drywall too. So pretty much every wall in the main living areas are getting redone. I can't wait for this to be done, you guys. I mean, we're very fortunate, you know, to be in a position where we are able to fix the mold in our walls, but because we work from home, it is very stressful. Wall and I are just gonna chill in the office right there to try to get some work done, but it's just really loud in here and it's very dusty. I just feel like the house is so dirty. On another note, I thought this was pretty cool. I never knew what our walls look like behind the drywall, so it's just this old ass wood. Yep, that's what's behind there. Okay, Michi, come. Michi, come. Come inside. Michi hates being in confined spaces, so just being in the room stresses her out. keep telling her to come back in here because it's really dusty outside and they're working. I don't want her to like get hurt or anything, but she hates it. She hates being in here. Money, come. Come. You guys have to be in here. Good girl. Go to bed. Yeah, good girl. So this is where we're all hanging out today. Just cleaned off our desktop so that Wall can sit on this side and I'll be on this side.
A few moments later.
This girl's so knocked out. Oh, this one too, actually. None of them know there's food. Yes, that is the move. So we just picked up some dumplings at this place in Highland Park. How does that smell?
It smells so good.
So we got this food from a restaurant called Mason's Dumplings in Highland Park. I've tried it before. Amazing. Weylie got steamed fish in cabbage, Napa cabbage dumplings. I got the chive, pork, egg, and shrimp.
And then I got this veggie rice bowl. It looks like beef.
How it be? It's good?
It's like a veggie soy beef.
Ta-da!
Ladies, when you guys are on your period, do you eat as much as like I do? Because when I'm on my period, I eat double the amount. I'm so hungry. It's like I'm pregnant or something.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like eating for 2.
A little bit of vinegar. And lots of chili oil. Dump that whole thing in there. So the guys are done. They just left. Not done completely, but obviously done for today. They left and I see no point really, but I just feel like my floors need to feel clean for me to feel like I'm at home. And I know there's kind of no point of mopping today because tomorrow they're just gonna come by and work on the house again. But for me, I don't know, I can't stand one day without having like clean floors. Although I didn't need to, I'm glad I did. Because it wasn't dirty at all.
I have quite possibly had the worst cramps today because I started my period. Every time I start my period, my cramps are just out of control. But anyways, very, very lucky that I get to at least be home. And I don't know if Wall showed you the window yet, but it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. So we just did one solid piece of glass, which I know probably doesn't make sense to some people because I think everyone wants windows in their kitchen that you can actually physically open. But our kitchen's pretty small and that back door we always open whenever we're cooking and that really helps ventilate the house. So we hardly ever even open this window, and that window that was there was actually old and it came with the house. I just didn't really like it. So we decided to just keep it like modern and clean and just did one big piece of glass. We just had to pay for the window, which is $200, and then labor. Here's the yard situation right now. It's just really messy. There's stuff everywhere. I can't wait for all this to just be done because I want to put some plants here, make it pretty, just like what I did to this side. Navi, stop. Hey, be quiet. I'm really proud of this, you guys. I did this yesterday, okay? We were just left with a bunch of weeds that were going along the side. So I went to Home Depot yesterday and I decided to pick out some little plants. So don't remember what this one was called. I got all of these at Home Depot, but this one's really pretty. It's like a little flower. And then this one is, I left the flag. This is the olive tree shrub. And then this one, this is a bougainvillea. Honestly, that is all I have so far. I am pretty excited about possibly converting the garage or half of the garage into a guest house. So that'll be coming soon, you know, but it's also lots of money. So I always have family visiting and friends visiting, and I always just wanted to be able to have like a little guest space for them. So in the future. Oh, so here is the old window. So this used to be in the kitchen. Nothing was really wrong with it or anything. It's just, I just didn't care to have the line through it. So there's that. So crazy. Navi, hey, be quiet. Hey. I'm not really sure what to do about this crazy ass girl. actually. I can show you a little more of our yard. We already harvested some of the chard. That's why it's not looking really pretty right now, because I cut off most of it. But we have mint over here, which a lot of people keep messaging me saying that I shouldn't have put the mint here because it grows rapidly, which I was aware of before we did this. But you know, we just wanted like a small space, and we use mint a lot. So even though it does get a little wild and crazy, we end up using most of it, and the rabbits love eating mint, so it's fine. Got green onion. This has been so nice. We haven't had to buy green onion at the grocery store for months now because this just keeps growing. It's just growing and growing and growing.
Can't wait to get the seeds. Right here.
What? Oh, what's that?
These flowers.
And then with the seeds, you can just plant more.
Yeek! Look at Navi.
What are you doing?
No. Come on, Navi, who is that? Who is that? Who is that?
This is their favorite park. Or maybe it's the humans' favorite park. So we like to bring them here. Navi. Navi. Hello. She is the best off leash.
Let's go, let's go. Good girl.
Her recall is on point. I don't know how we got so lucky. She's just so smart, and she likes to stick together, so we didn't really have to train her. We just found out one day when we were hiking that her recall is amazing. While she walks, you can see that she'll keep looking back up at you, which is a really good sign, which means that she's always waiting for your direction. And she does that the entire time she walks. She just keeps checking back up. Yeah, good girl. Navi, yes. Can you sit? Sit? Oh. Oh, okay, maybe the training needs some work, but the recall's there.
Say. Sit. Sit.
Oh, yes. Good girl. She's so smart.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. Navi. You're out of shape, girl.
There we go.
Tired already? I know, there she goes.
Good girl. Good girl.
Navi, go! What? What? So cute. Yeah! Good girl! Good girl! Navi, come.
I want to get you.
Of course, she's just peeing somewhere.
I'm gonna get you. Navi, come up. 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 No. Up.
Yeah. Good girl.
Really happy girl.
Shh. Stop.
Come here.
Who's she barking at?
Oh. She did. Navi, that's dirty. said that's dirty.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
So the kitchen's really dusty and I'm gonna try to clean it because it's gonna get dirty in the morning, so takeout it is!
What she order? What she order?
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So we went to Chick-fil-A and then next door they had a Fat Burger, and at Fat Burger they have the Impossible Burger. It's so good, and I got it with grilled onions and American cheese. If you guys have never had Chick-fil-A fries before, they're really good, but they're even better when you dip it in their original sauce. I'm so ready for this. Oh my god! So good!
Yummy? Ooh! Reading about fishing.
Fishing? Why?
So I can be ready for
Camping?
yeah.
Lol. I thought you were reading about motorcycles. Alright guys, so I am currently in a deep researching hole. I don't know how it happened, but so Waz always wanted a motorcycle ever since we started dating, and he's always talked about getting his license, and I think this is the summer that he's actually gonna do it. And I was thinking to myself, well, you know, I should learn too so that I can ride the bike too, right? And then I thought back to when I wanted a moped, like a little scooter. Although I don't have much, well, actually I do have use of it if I got rid of my car. So now I'm thinking, since Wah has a car and I have a car, and we don't really both need a car, and my car is on a lease.
Oh, we have 4 cars together.
Actually, yeah, we have 4 cars together, which is ridiculous. Well, we're selling the other one. And then our van is for our travels. But really, I do not need my own car. And when I got my own car, it was because I thought that I truly had a need for it. But ever since, you know, we've settled down and we live here now, I really have not seen a time where I truly needed my own car, because Wah's usually at home if I'm leaving or vice versa. So now I'm thinking, you know, I might as well just return my car, because I have a lease, so of course I have to break my lease, which kind of sucks, but it's better than just constantly paying for my car or leasing my car when I don't absolutely need it. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about how much more useful it would be for me to have a moped. It really will be, because I hardly ever go anywhere outside of LA, and most places in LA you can get to locally. Most of the places that I can go to on a moped. And I've always dreamed of having a moped. When we lived in San Francisco, I really, really wanted one, and that was my perfect opportunity to get a moped when we were living in the city. But I ended up just riding my bicycle around, which was fine. But if I ever wanted to like run errands and get groceries, I would used to ride my bike to the pet store, and it's real rough, okay? All the hills in San Francisco. I don't know why I didn't get a moped. Anyways, enough of that. I am really thinking about it. We'll see what happens. It would be really interesting, even though my mom would hate the idea. She hates the idea of like motorcycles, scooters, anything in that realm. She even hates it when I ride my bicycle, because she thinks it's just so dangerous because you're so exposed, which is, you know, I agree. But you know, as long as you're careful and you're going slow and you're paying attention, it's fine. So what do you guys think? Should I get rid of my car? I do love my car, and it's a great car. It's amazing. I love that it's electric. We never have to put gas in it. That's awesome. But I can get an electric moped, you know? Decisions. I'd be saving more money in the long run, you know?